Hello, Jatinder, can you hear me? You're muted. You're muted. Hello. You're muted though. I can't hear you. Can you unmute your phone, please? Can you unmute yourself? You're muted. Here, hold on. Let me request unmute. Unmute.
Hello.
Hi,
Can
yeah,
you
I can
listen?
hear you now.
You can listen to me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. How are you, Jatinder?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I seen your driving license. Was that your husband?
Yeah.
Hello, husband. How are you, sir?
Hello, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Yeah, so thank you for allocating time for this map discovery call, right? So just to before we actually get fully into it, I just kind of wanted to know what was it that caught your attention to want to book this call.
No, I have to 40-minute drive, so I'm okay.
Yeah, nice. But what was the reason? What actually caught your attention? From our mailings or our ads and stuff that you wanted to sit down and discuss.
I have the emails coming from you from so long time.
Yes,
So
yeah.
this time I see this consultation, Zoom meeting, so I opted for
Nice.
that.
Nice. And will you be attending our webinar on Monday?
Yeah, I can join that too.
Good, good, good. So that webinar it's Invest for Cash Flow. We have different representatives from all over Canada. We have some developers from Ontario. We have realtors and mortgage brokers from all over Ontario, lawyers, industry professionals that our goal is to get the community together so that we could do more deals together. We could have more insights and open more opportunities for each other. Right. So yeah, I would love to have you attend that as well and be on board. But for this call, with the map, it's more about personal discovery, kind of seeing where you are right now, where you want to be, right? And what kind of programs and tools have you actually participated in, and any training programs that you've been involved with, to help you get where you want to get to, right? So if you don't mind me, what is it that you do for a living?
I'm working at the airport, and I have the real estate certification too, but I'm not that active. So I want to be active now.
Oh, okay, great. Good stuff. That's good. That's good. Right. How long have you had your license for?
I have license from 2013.
2013.
Yeah.
Okay, but you have the license, you keep it active, but you're not really as active you're more working full time. Now you want real estate to be your full time. And then if anything, your airport could be part time, and eventually you quit, right? And you do real estate full time, right?
Hopefully.
Okay, good stuff, good stuff. So what was it that got your attention? Why did you get your real estate license?
I have interest in the real estate market, and I'm doing with my husband, like he's a full-time realtor.
Nice.
So, but because of the client dealing or uncertainty, I never try to go full-time.
Yeah. Okay, nice. And is it in terms of real estate, are you doing residential, commercial?
Residential. I never tried commercial.
Commercial. Okay, nice. And what is your goal? What is your goal? If you do go in full time, right? What is the milestone that you're looking to reach to know, okay, you know what, now I can quit my job?
It will be good if it can be investor or buyer.
And then how much do you want to be earning in real estate for you to leave your current job? Like, what's your goal?
More than 100K or 200K.
Okay, 1 to 200K per month. Okay. And what has actually stopped you in the past from earning that amount?
The finding a clients, the client prospecting.
Okay. Okay, finding clients. Well, since your husband is a realtor as well, I'm sure you could work with alongside him, right? And some strategies that he has. But what have you previously done? Like when you are working like right now, currently, what are you doing to find clients?
I tried the Facebook page
Okay.
promotion for the new houses or our own network,
Mhm,
but not much.
mhm. Okay. So your Facebook page, did you also do Facebook ads or no?
I did before.
Okay.
I did just 3-4 months. I got 2-3 reference. One was very much interested in buying, but at the last minute, then he changed the mind.
Okay. Are you still in contact with them?
No,
No. Okay.
it
And
was townhouses for Oshawa.
okay,
I on assignment.
assignment house. Okay, assignment
Yeah.
condo. So he wanted that condo, and then he changed his mind last minute, and
Yeah.
then you weren't able to stay in contact with him. Are you using a CRM, like a customer relationship management tool?
No,
Okay. Okay.
it's like some kind of websites or.
Yeah, so a CRM is it's a content relationship management tool where you keep up to date with all of your leads, kind of like what was the last conversation you had with them, when was the last time you communicated with them, right? And that way, because in real estate, and you ask your husband would tell you as well that deals sometimes it takes 6 months for a deal to happen, right? Like just being in communication with a client for about 6 months, and then they'll finally be ready to make that situation. So even say for example, that lead that you got last minute to change your mind. If you have a CRM, right, then what you could do is you could set it up so that you could follow up with them maybe in a week or 2 weeks or even
These,
a month. Pardon, go
these
ahead.
services from some third party.
Yeah, see, exactly. CRM is a third party content management for client relationship, but there's a lot of different kinds. It's all about which ones work best for you, right? But if you don't have one, it's really hard to maintain a client base. Like when you're running real estate as a business, I think it's a very important tool to have because with our business, it's about relationships, right? The real estate business is strictly a relationships business. So for us to, once you start your relationship, sorry, go ahead. Hello, can you hear me?
What are the subscription charges?
Oh yeah. So I'll go over all of that. Right now it's more of discovery. More discovery. I'm kind of want to see where you're at, and then, of course, I have solutions for everything. I got solutions to kind of have you set up. So apart from the CRM, did you take any courses, like any mentorship coaches or coaches courses or anything like that?
No, I never went for.
Okay, no courses. Okay. 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 And what about online? Like, have you tried any online courses or even any type of like study material to get more clients or anything like that?
Yeah.
No? Okay. Okay. So Jatinder, currently what are you doing for goal setting? Like, like we see you told me your goal. You told me your goal, 100 to 200,000 a year. Do you have it? Do you have that written down anywhere?
No.
Okay, so it's in your head, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 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 okay. And so do you write goals? Like is goal setting something that you frequently do?
No.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So, Right, okay, and okay, so no goal setting. Okay. Okay, now let's say that goal, 100 to 200,000. Okay.
Mhm.
Is that somewhere that you want to get in the next 12 months? So in the next year or the next 2 years, next 3 years? When do you want to reach this target, this goal that you have, 100 to 200,000?
Next 2 to 3 years.
Okay, next two, three, okay. And when you do reach that point, right? When you do reach the 100, 200,000 a year,
Mhm.
what would that do for you, like personally?
That can give me satisfaction because for so long I never went for like a full time.
Mhm,
Some or
mhm.
other things like just push me down. Oh, I should not do this, or this can be difficult, or that can be difficult, or but it's not security, this and that. So if I will do it, then I can feel like, oh, I'm out of that trap or the vicious circle or something, and I achieve it.
Nice. So it will help you feel more secure.
Yeah, I think I'm
Nice.
a Taurus. I want more security kind of thing than
Yeah.
uncertainty. I run away from uncertainties.
Mm, yeah. That's something that is common. It's something common, right? And you know what? Why look at this now? Why look at a program like a mentorship program like what we have? You know, why not just push it to the side, right? And just continue doing the airport job, right? And have your license pay every year, not really do business. Like, why are you I'm looking at this now and taking it serious now?
Because with the age factor, like, and the less responsibility for family, kids grown up, so I think I can keep myself busy or
Mhm.
do side by side two jobs more vigorously or putting more hours,
Yep.
so I can try more now. Earlier, my main concentration was on kids, like they're growing up, or spend more time with them. Now they are independent, so I can spend more time for the business.
Yep. Yep. Okay. So I hear you saying this, but and which is great. That's exactly what I'm looking for because to be honest with you, I didn't see whether I'm even able to help you in our programs for you, right? Because not for everyone, right? Not everyone is willing to, do the required tasks that is required for you to be successful, right? But it seems like right now you're at a point where you're really serious about it, just based on what you're saying. Your kids are growing up now. Now it's time for you to really focus on you and your career. Your husband's already successful, so now you wanna pull along as well, which is great, right? And with you doing that, right, what impact would that have on your husband?
You can ask him.
Oh,
Hey,
I'll be happy.
hi,
If she's independent and earning 200,000 a year, I'll be happy. Then
nice.
she can take me for a nice vacation, every year.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Nice,
yeah.
nice. Yeah. So here's the thing, like with us, honestly, dude, we can give you proven results from our program, right? But our program's a unique program because what it's about goal setting, setting intentions, and then actually managing your leads, managing your content. So for example, even for you said that even myself, you've been getting my emails, right? So that's part of a CRM, right? It's a part of a contact relationship management tool, and also, the program that we have, which is the Mind Assistance program, is an accountability program on goal setting, right? So with this program, we're holding you accountable for the things that you say you want, right? Because the thing is, when things are in our head, right, when we're thinking it, it's not actually real until we actually write it down or have it transferred into something that we see all the time, and we're actually held responsible to doing that. And that's the with the Mind Assistance Map program. it's about personal development, and it's about accountability, right? And for you to make $100,000 to $200,000 per year, are you willing to commit to goals that you set for yourself?
Yeah, I want to.
I want to. Elaborate a bit. When you say I want to, elaborate a bit. What do you mean by I want to?
I'm willing it.
You're willing. Okay. And our program is a year program. Is that something? Are you able to commit for a year? Because the thing is, the reason I'm asking that is because some people, they're excited, they say they're willing to commit, and then after a month goes by, then they're less motivated, then another month goes by, and then you don't see them as much, they're not as committed, and then the third month, they disappear, right? But with everything, it's a growing process, right? So even if, say, for example, month one, it looks like, oh, I don't have clients, right? That doesn't mean that clients are not being made. As long as you stick to the program, you'll notice month two, maybe you get one client, right? You do one deal. Month three, maybe you do 5 deals. Month 4, then you do 10 deals, right? And then it just piles on because you're being consistent with your daily routine, your daily activities, right? Is that something that you feel you could commit to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you explain me how your system that you are trying to tell me works?
Yeah, of course. I'm going to get to that, and the reason why I'm going over the details now is because, you know, we just want to make sure that the people that we work with are serious people. I have a lot of people that work in this program, and majority of them are realtors, right? You know, one of our students of this program, Kathy DeChico, she works for Remax Millennium. She just got, last week, she was actually the top producing agent in her brokerage, right? And it's through the strategies of our program, right? And I'm not saying you're going to be the top right away, because she's been involved with our program for about 5 years now, right? But what we can assure is that you're going to do more business. It's happen for sure because of the principles of business, right? So I'll show you, get you insight on, you know, what our program is about, right? And
yeah,
you know, so that you could get a bit of understanding on the MapBook program, right? And the MapBook program, what we have is we have here, let me share my screen. Okay. So,
hello.
Yeah, you can see my screen, right?
No.
No? If you swipe, you should be able to see it. You should be able to see my screen.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, perfect. So our program is here for you to discover your strengths, okay, and achieve your goals, okay? This is where accountability meets personal development. And the reason why I say accountability meets personal development is because the only way for you to grow is if you to hold yourself accountable. Every time you grow, it's going to feel uncomfortable, right? Growth always feels uncomfortable. But as long as you hold yourself accountable to doing the necessary steps to grow, then that discomfort turns into opportunity, right? But then what's going to happen is you're going to grow again. It's a frequent growth cycle that we go through. And as we go through our growth cycle, there's fear kicks in, right? Fear of, okay, like you said, your people around you, some people are saying it's not stable. There's going to be all of these things that are going to happen around you that's going to try its best to make you not advance to the next level, right? Whether it's people, whether it's maybe you had like you said, you had a client, he was ready to buy it, and then last minute he changed his mind, That's very discouraging, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right? But it's all a part of the process because you're going through a growth phase, right? And once you understand the science of how things work, then it's like, okay, you understand the process, right? And that's what our program is. So that's why we put the personal development part, because it's about you growing, right? This is a person, you're going to be growing and advancing in your life every minute as you're in this program, right? And as you do, you're going to feel uncomfortable, but you're going to feel comfortable with feeling uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That makes sense for you?
Like come out from your comfort zone.
Exactly.
Overcome your fears and all that stuff. I read all that stuff, but this is time to implement it now.
Yes, exactly. Right. And the fact that you're aware and it resonates with you, the thing is, it's in books, it's in movies, you'll go to seminars, they'll tell you about it, and you know what to do. But what do you think is the reason that has held you back and stopped you?
I can say my own limitations.
Mm-hmm.
I put the limitation on myself.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly it. Personal accountability. It's all you. But here's the thing now. We all need support. We all need support, and we all need encouragement. And I'm sure your husband's there and he's encouraging you, right? But your husband's not with you all the time, right? And that's why we have a community, right? And we have a community where other people are also in this program, right? And the program is called the Mind Assistance Program. Okay, this is the map book right here, and the map book is for the next year. You're gonna enroll, and you're gonna take the steps that are in the program. There's modules. We have modules for you to go through, and it explains how this works. Right, it explains why you're going through this being uncomfortable, but it's all.
And how much are the charges for this course?
I'm definitely going to go through there. I'm definitely going to go over that, right? And it's not a lot, so don't worry about it. And the price is nothing. It's more about the intention of what you want to put in the book, because the book is by you. Like, you actually, stuff that's in there, we have the framework and we have the accountability, where we're going to hold you accountable by you participating in the program. So we call it by staying plugged in. All right, by you staying plugged in the program, then each day you're going to go through this, and it takes 5 minutes a day, right? But by you staying plugged in the program, then you're actually to be adapting a new habit. You're going to be a new person, right? Because it has been proven that a new habit can be formed after repeatedly doing the same thing over and over for at least 30 days, but ideally 90 days, which is 3 months, right? And the MapBook program is something that will require you to adapt this new habit, okay? So I understand it's not going to be an easy task, which is why I've implemented some requirements that you should hold yourself accountable to by committing to the map for at least 1 year, right? While you use this program, you stay plugged in, right? And the most important part of the Mind Assistance Program is staying plugged in, right?
And you said 5 minutes daily?
Yes, it takes 5 minutes, 5 minutes a day. It takes 5 minutes in the morning and then 5 minutes at night. So right when you get up, you go through your map book, and then before you sleep, you go through your map book, and it takes 5 minutes.
Okay.
All right, so in total, 10 minutes. All right. So number one, the map book, it needs to be integrated into your daily essentials. Okay, what are your daily essentials? Your purse, your phone, and your keys. Do you ever leave without them?
No.
Exactly. So now your map book has to be part of that. Does that sound, so pretty much what I mean is that it should be with you all the time.
Okay.
Is that something that's doable for you?
No, that's good.
Okay, good. Right, so the map book, right, when we say map book read, that's all you have to post in our group. We have a WhatsApp group, and all you're posting is 3 words, map book read. So in the morning, after you read it, your map book read, and then in the evening, after you read it at night, you put map book read, right? So 2 times a day, that's it, right? And what you're doing is we have something called Critical 7, all right? And like I said, when you enroll in a program, you're gonna get the full modules. So it will explain everything. I'm just kind of giving you an overview so you can get an idea as to why this program is so effective. Okay, so Critical 7 are 7 things that you're doing each day that are aligned with the bigger goal. For example, you share with me that you want to earn 100 to 200,000 a year. Okay, so we're going to break it down in the map. That's the year goal. Okay, but in the map, but we're going to break it down. We actually go to the month, we go to the week, and then we go to the day. And then in the day, you just have to do 7 things that are aligned with the bigger vision, right? And not all 7 have to be aligned to them, but at least 1 should be aligned to the bigger vision. What do I mean by that? For example, one of your goals could be call 5 people that you know and let them know that you're in real estate. Is that something that, let's say that was one of your goals today, to call just any 5 people that you know and tell them that you're getting active, you're active in real estate. Is that something that's doable for you?
Yes.
Right? Very simple task. You're not right now, you're not thinking about the deal. You're not thinking about the 100K, 200K, because the 100K, 200K is already happening because you planted a seed. You've actually written it down, and now it's real. When it's in your head, it stays in spirit. Once you bring it into life, into form, is by writing it in your map. So for the day, you would put, call 5 people, let them know you're in real estate, right? And then after you do that, what we do is we'll check it out. So once you said, okay, yeah, I did that, I let 5 people know, right? Then in your map book, that could be one of your goals. You will come and then you will check it out, right? Just like I did here. Let's say that was one of your goals, right? So you see this, let me put this pencil here. So you go, oh, okay, I complete that goal. You'll check that goal off. Let's say another goal of yours, right, was to go to your office and look, or even on your computer, search 10 minutes in the realm. Go on realm for 10 minutes and search properties. Is that something that you think is doable?
No, I'm good in searching. I'm good in finding the properties, plus point, negative points.
Nice.
And I'm good in explaining what's the plus point of the house, whatever it is. And I can explain the mortgage concept and everything.
Wow.
The stopping point for me is clients, like how to find a client.
Yeah, of course. And all that stuff we're gonna go through. We're gonna go through all that, but I'm just trying to show the basics principles within the program, right? Because the clients, you'll find clients. I'm telling you right now, you'll find clients. Because one thing that I found in real estate, everybody needs to do something with real estate. They either gotta buy, they gotta sell, they gotta invest, they need a business, they need something. Like everyone has something to do with real estate. So that's why it's all about the things that, what are you doing each day, right? Because the thing is, a lot of people are doing things each day, but they don't know what they're doing. So the day could finish, and then you could be like, okay, what did I do for my real estate business today? Right? So this program is a strategically accountability program because every day you're doing something to grow your business, right? And getting clients will happen, right? Because what's going to happen is as you take these steps, say for example, you call 5 people today. Hey, just letting you know, I'm active in the real estate. You know, this year, I'm really interested in pursuing my career. You know, I just want to let you know. And if you know anybody that is planning to buy, sell, or even, you know, invest, you know, I just wanted to put my name out there and just remind you. Easy call 5 people. But now let's say you did it, you wrote that in there today, right? So let's say in your map book, you wrote in call 5 people about real estate, right? But then the next day, you put it in there again. Call 5 people about real estate, right? What you're doing here is you're holding yourself accountable being successful because you're actually generating business, right? You're concentrating your time on generating business because if you do this every day and you're just, hey, just letting you know, I do real estate. If you know anyone, just let them know about it. And you do just a simple action. I'm telling you right now, Jatinder, this simple action, if you call 5 people every day and you have it in your map book and you get this check mark every day, I wouldn't be surprised if you don't reach 100,000 this year. Not 2 years, not 3 years, this year.
And how to find these clients, like a 5% to contact it?
Okay, so how many people do you have in your phone? How many contacts do you have in your phone?
Maybe around 150.
150, right? Okay. So 150, if we're to do the math, 150, watch this. 150 divided by 5, right, is 30. So you have a full month that you can call people from your phone. But remember, a lot of business is through referrals. So you're planting a seed, letting them know, but that one person that you're, the 150 people, each of those can be 5 times 5 because they have a circle of influence of people that they know that may need this, may not be them. It could be their spouse. It may not be them. It could be their brother. It may not be them. It could be their work colleague where you call, because you call them today, they can go to work tomorrow. And while they're at work tomorrow, because you're the last person that was on their mind that told them about real estate, you're going to be the first person in their mind to do business with. And I'm saying that because that's happened so many times for me. Just contacting a colleague of mine, talking to him about business. And again, you know what? I do actually have something, right? But here's the thing, Jatinder. With this program, without this program, you may feel intimidated to call the people on your list. Have you felt intimidated to call people on your phone to tell them?
I didn't get any result for this one.
I said the people that are in 150 people in your phone, yes. Do you feel comfortable calling them?
Yeah, but most of them they know because the people I have in my contact, they know.
Yes, exactly.
It's not the new people. It's not the prospecting people.
Yeah, of course. Outbound sales and stuff. Like we'll get into that. And like I said, there's a lot of things that I can expand into. You know, because there's a lot of ways to get into fresh new markets, but your circle of influence is the most important. And by you saying they know, and you could even ask your husband this, because it's happened to me and it's happened to every realtor, where somebody that's close to them did business with somebody else.
Yeah, it happened.
Exactly.
Nowadays, so many people in their business, and one or other is a friend or relative. They are relatives.
But you want to know who
And
gets
with me, it happened. Lot of my colleagues, they get all the detailed explanation and everything, and then they buy from someone else. Oh,
exactly.
that was my nephew. That's why my uncle. That's why my brother-in-law. This and that.
Yeah. But here's the thing now. I've done a lot of business with people who have brothers, cousins, and stuff in real estate, right? And I think one of the main reasons why is because I keep in contact with them. It's such a simple thing, but whoever is the last person that comes to mind, like when people are ready, they're ready, right? And if you're not ready, and somebody else is ready to go and work with them, then they'll work with that person. And the only way to do that is to make sure that you are at the top of their mind when it comes to real estate, right? So the reason why I'm pointing this out is because it's not about them going to other people. It's more about what are you doing each day, because there's things that are in your control and then there's things that are out of your control, right? What's out of your control is if they decide to go with their brother. You have no control over that. But what you do have control about is your input, what you actually do, right? So the activities that you're doing each day is what you have control over, right? So that is where we're going to bring you to, because once you have control, then you realize that you are the actual creator of your business. You're the one that's going to determine the growth of your business, how big it is, how small it is. It's up to you. And it's all about what are you doing, right? So like I mentioned, in our program, 2 times a day, you're going to read your map book, and then you're going to post map book read, and then you're going to write in, you have something called Critical 7. And these are 7 things that you're going to do each day that is in alignment with your goals, okay? And as long as you focus on your output, then the result.
Richard, I'm sorry. I reached the like a showing place and they show up. So I have to disconnect this one call.
Yeah, sure. Would you like to continue the conversation?
Yeah, but not right now because you know the half hour is gonna take the time for showing.
Yeah.
But can we communicate with the email like how much is the charges and everything? Or we can
so what I would like to
Zoom call in some later time.
Yeah, sure, no problem. So what I'll do is I'll send you another link with the calendar. Let's book another session. All right, and then I'll go over pricing and everything, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, Jatinder, nice talking to you.
Thank you, bye.
Bye.